Great evening, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. So we're going to give people a couple of minutes to get on, get your team on. Those that are available, I know a lot of persons are probably out and about, but who is available, this is for them. So get them on.
Hi, Dr. Ruthann.
Hey, Veronica.
I
Welcome,
think I
welcome.
think the folks they're doing the church thing for a lot of
Yeah, some
persons.
are.
I
Yeah,
spoke
well,
to a few persons who said that they were headed out to church. So hopefully we can have at least 15 or so persons get on.
yeah, and it's recorded, so it's for them.
Oh,
So,
okay, good, good.
yeah, it's recorded. Hold on. See, people are coming in. Well, we'll get started, guys. It's not going to be a long training, but it is recorded for you to be able to give out to your friends. This was requested by some team members down in Jamaica. They basically said that they wanted to dive right in. They wanted to know how to start making the money. Persons really loved the products, but when they realized that it was also a way to make money, they really took notice. So this is for them especially. And like I always say, when persons ask me to do a training, I open it up to everybody because the more knowledge that we all can share, the more we can learn, the more we can earn. So with that being said, I'm going to jump right in. Now, specifically, I'm speaking to basically, I'll say, I'm going to do the Rising Star bonus and our retail power part as well, because I think those two parts are definitely the most lucrative part of the compensation part plan, besides the pairs bonus and the coaching bonus, which comes with time once you start building a team. So you normally don't see all of that until you start building a team. So this is why I am starting with this part of the compensation plan for those that have like gone through the compensation plan and are like, well, why are you only doing this? I just want to let you know why. Okay, so I don't know if everybody has been told regarding getting 3 customers, every 3 customers is $100. Now this is called our differential bonus. So if you were to go and log into your back office and you went under reports or even went into your commission reports, you would see something called differential bonus. It's not going to be called retail power. It's not going to be called customer money or whatever. It's going to be called differential bonus. And the differential bonus is basically the difference between what a customer pays and what you pay. So that's where the differential comes in. And so the differential bonus can, you know, really range, and it works out to be approximately about $33 every 2 products. Okay, so for every 2 products, customer purchases from you, you're looking to make about $33. And so every 3 customers is about $100. So that's where they came up with the 3 customers is $100, because it works out to be about $99, but you know, rounding it up to 100, they say every 3 customers is $100. And this is a very powerful part of the compensation plan, because if you're a person that you're not really into network marketing, however, you believe in the products, you believe in using, selling, trying, sharing the products, this part of the compensation plan would definitely be lucrative to you, because you can then become a direct seller. You know, you become just doing direct sales. And some people, that's what they like. They're not interested in the whole building, network marketing. That's not for them. However, if you are a person that loves to sell and can sell, like persons tell me, my daughter told me that I can sell a quarter to a millionaire. I was like, what? But yeah, so if you're a person that just enjoys selling, I love selling. Once I love a product, once I believe in a product, I love to share that product with persons. I love to sell things. So with that being said, does that make sense that every 3 customers that you get, you're going to make that $100? Now, the plus also, the icing to me on this is that every 3 customers, you're going to make $100. However, you're also going to get an additional 2 products. So every time you have 3 customers that buy 2 products from you, and that's really important to understand, that the 3 customers, in order to get the free product, like the Balage and the Cronwy, it has to be 3 customers that have purchased 2 products, because when it spreads out, it doesn't really count. It does count towards the differential bonus, meaning you're still going to make your differential bonus, the difference between what a customer pays and what you pay, you're going to make that. But the getting the free product has to do with those 3 customers purchasing 2 products at a time. Okay, so just I always encourage persons to start with the Balage and the Cronwy. You can't go wrong there, because of course the Balage is going to even out and balance everything that's going on in their body, and then the Cronwy will just burn away the fat and any sugars and carbs that they eat at night, and also assist in losing weight when needed. So to me, if you do have customers, try to encourage them as much as possible to either purchase 2 products, meaning 2 Balage, or a Balage and a Cronwy would be just as good as well. Okay, so does that make sense? Just drop a 1 in the chat. You got that? Everything's cool with that? We got that. Don't have to explain that any further. Okay, I guess everybody's hearing me, because nobody dropped a 1 in the chat. So that means nobody heard anything I just said. Okay, cool. No problem. No problem. I got y'all. Thank you, Veronica. I'm glad you heard me. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next part. Let me see here. Okay, so is it this one I want to do first or this one? Let's go here first. Okay, so here we are talking about the fast start bonus. For those that don't know, every time somebody decides to join you in your business, to journey with you, you're going to make 90% of the point value, not 90% of what the cost of the package was, 90% of the point value. And our point value ranges anywhere from 50 points and up. So from 50 points, I put it over here on this right side because it wasn't in the example. They did the example of the 299 pack or 259 pack. So I just wanted to show persons what that would look like on this side. It would be, you know, if you got 2 persons per week, you're going to be looking at an additional $45 per person, which would be $90. And then if you had those, if one of those individuals, for an example, then decided to have somebody journey with them, you're going to make 10% of the volume of that, which would then be $5. So I just put direct and indirect. I just wanted y'all to see that example here, because the larger example, the $200 example, was based on 100 points and not on the Vision 2020 pack, which most in the Caribbean purchase. Some persons do go, you know, to the 259 and up, but majority of persons start with, you know, the 159 pack. And so I just made sure to make mention, to show that example versus showing the larger example. So this would be our example over here with the Vision 2020 pack, 50 points, 90%, and we're looking at $45. So you can do this, you know, I mean, think about it. If you had 10 persons a week, you're looking at $450, easy. Okay. So that's, I mean, that is one way. If you're just a person that says, you know, I'm a person that I prefer to recruit. I recruit persons into business. That's what I do. Well, then you can look on a low end, and I do mean a low end. You're looking at $45 per person that you bring into the business, which to me isn't bad. And like I said, 10 persons, that's $450. And for those that are on the line, that is USD. So, you know, when conversion for different countries, that can turn into a lot of money. So I just want, does everybody understand this way of compensation? Drop a 1 in the chat, please. Thank you. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so that is covered. Now, let's go on to our star bonus structure. This bonus structure, if you were to do this structure over and over again, let me explain how it works. Okay, so with, hold on, let me see if that's a 1 in the chat. Yes, Noreen, it is being recorded, so I will have it to share when we're done. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so with our star bonus structure, it consists of, whenever you, how do they say it? Every time you make a star bonus, a star structure in your business, and it's within your period, then you can make an additional $40 on the low end. And but an accumulation of a star can make you a total on a low end of $229. So let me show you how that works and how that looks. So every 3 customers, like I said in the beginning, you're going to make about $33 per customer. Okay. So that's where the retail power, the $99 comes in. Okay. When you get 2 persons to journey with you, low end again, and that's with the 50 points. So that's with the Vision 2020 pack. You're looking at $45 per person. So that's where the $90 comes in. So right there, that's an accumulation of $189. Now with all of these 5 persons together, this is called a shinsei, or a star bonus rising star structure. And so that gives you an additional $40 for every 100 points of a star. And it's usually accumulated based on this the bottom distributors. You would get $40 every 100 points. So if this, for example, was the larger packs, then it would be $80. So if on the bottom here for the distributors, if they came in with the 259 pack, that would each be 100 points. So then you would be looking at $80 versus the 100 points accumulated from here. So it all adds up. But I know a lot of persons like, oh, well, I don't want to do all of that. Well, if you don't want to do a rising star, this is one of the things that unlocks a lot of stuff for the rest of the compensation plan. And tonight I'm not going into depth about the rest of the compensation plan because it really has to do with building. Like if you're really going to build, then it goes into pairs bonus, pairs plus bonus, coaching bonus, and all that good stuff. But I wanted to get down persons to understand just the star structure, because once you understand the star structure, then this is something that you can replicate over and over again. And then you can also replicate the retail power, because with the retail power, remember, this is unlimited. So if you don't ever want to get to a star bonus structure, meaning you don't ever want to enroll anybody because that's just not you. I'm not into enrolling. I can't do that. That's not me. Okay, fine. Just do retail power. You can still make money just by literally getting persons to purchase 2 products from you. So a simple example here would be if you had, say, 10 customers that each purchase 2 products, you would be looking at about $330 just from the retail power of them purchasing those products. Okay, so that would be 10 persons doing that. Okay, now, like I said, the star bonus can happen over and over again as well, but it is within your period. What I mean by that is it is within your month. So whatever your cycle is, it is within that cycle. So it can't be, we have a leadership period that lasts 2 months. So it can't be within the 2 months period. It has to be within whatever your cycle period is. Those 4 weeks is the time that you have to create this structure. And if you're, for instance, if you had 2 customers in the beginning, but then you fell into the next month, then you'd have to start the star structure again, as in the customers and the distributors. So another example would be if you had 2 customers in the beginning and 1 distributor in the first week of your month, and then for the whole month you didn't have anything else, that would not complete the star structure. Even though you were in the same leadership period, if you fell into the second month and then you got the additional distributor and the additional customer, it would not create the star structure. So you would fall short of that additional $40. You still would get your fast start bonus, and you still would get your retail power bonus, because that just comes based on customers. It doesn't matter when they fall, but it would not include the star structure. And remember, again, the 3 customers to get the free product has to also be within your month. Whatever your cycle is, it has to fall within that month. If it falls outside of that month, it does not count for the free product. Okay. And the free product is unlimited. So you can get as many 3 customers, 3 THREE customers, to get the Ballage and the Crew. So every 3 customers, and they purchase 2 products within your cycle month, you will get that free Ballage and Crew, and that is unlimited. I've never heard of a company that literally does that. I think that, to me, is amazing, because it allows you to not only either sell that product, use the product, or share the product, So these are the 2 elements that I wanted to share this evening, and I didn't want to keep it long because I know it was New Year's Eve. So if there are any other questions, please drop it in the chat and I will be happy to answer them. Okay, so let me see. Oh, someone's in the waiting room, Miss Evans. But with that being said, I will say thank you so much for getting on. And this recording will be available. So it should come down to my computer in a couple minutes. And so once it does, I definitely will be sharing it to my YouTube page, and I will share it to everybody in the groups. So with that being said, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody and have a fantastic evening. For those that are going to church, say prayers for the world. We definitely need it. So please, please, please have a fantastic, safe night. and Happy New Year's, and see you next week. See you tomorrow. See you next year. See you next year. So have a great one, guys, and enjoy. And like I said, this has been recorded, so I will load it up once it's loaded down and get it to everybody. So thank you so much for joining us, and have a great night. Bye-bye, my friends.